Hello and welcome everyone in another episode of Let's Try. We are playing the Slormancer. For now, I will leave you with some gameplay in the background and I will show what I did because as you can see, I was leveling this weapon. You can see different skills and also here you can see this. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. So enjoy. So first, I wanted to give like a quick rundown, like what happened. I guess when I was farming offline, I was looking up like what to do, and I was thinking about like getting craft like crafting something. However, I couldn't because I obviously don't have any money, and I was like, what can I do? But since I got this like new Primodrial stuff, I was like, okay, I'm gonna level it up, as I said in the last episode. But after thinking a little bit, I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't wanna level it immediately. So instead, I went back and I got this staff, so I can like play with that and maybe level it up to get at least some gold because that's the thing that is holding me back the most, I believe. So I needed like to get some gold, and like currently now I have some gold to craft, but it's maybe for like one or in best option like two items, and that's not even like fully like crafted. So yeah, it's definitely not easy to do stuff if you don't have gold because things get expensive like quick. So yeah, and yeah, so I leveled it up. I get it until like level 31 only, and yeah, I will play with it later on, I guess, to get it higher and maybe even try to get Primordial version. And I know there is also like this special, I guess, special Reaper that combines the two, the the Slorm Reaper and the Gold Reaper. So and they like combine into like some special one. And if I get lucky and do them in like in between, and maybe get even the primordial versions, then yeah, I can like kind of specify what I wanna farm, kinda. Because also, as maybe I mentioned it in the last episode, but maybe I didn't, I switched attributes and I got like the gold find there, like the bottom, the bravery tree, like bravery attributes, to get as much as I can, like to farm gold. I mean, it wasn't much, but it's still like something. Until I get like good magic find or the gold find build, until then I will be basically struggling. I think with the gold, like the slorm, I have enough. Like oh, what did it do? Yeah, like the slorm, you have enough. Like I spent bunch. I upgraded some trees for the different skills. The one of them is the obliteration ray, I think it's called, that I'm using currently. And as you can see, I got a bunch of upgrades in. It's still not the like max level, but it's step in the right direction. I was thinking of leveling first this, like Frost Nova, but after consideration, and since I have like already leveled up different specialization, I saw the obliteration ray can be used with the clones, and I was like, you know what? Let's try that since I have them unlocked and I can do like three of them. So I did that, but yeah, like they don't do that much damage yet, but I think they they will do maybe later on when I get like more damage and better stuff. Because for now I was like I can't use three of them because it will cost me huge amount of mana because they cost it infinitely, and I don't have infinite mana obviously. So I was like, I need to do something different. And then I was like, okay, like what am I gonna do with them? So I switched one, so I'm using basically two only, and yeah, they can like get me mana back, and but it's not enough. And so yeah, I need to like figure it out. But I was having actually fun with it. On the higher levels, on the temple, they don't do that much damage. I mean, they're fine, but they struggle on the single target. That's their demise, I guess. Like if that's what's holding that stuff back. Uh, I mean, I still wanna level it up more and see how far it can take me, basically. And with that, I might later on change it to the Frost Nova anyway to level it up, or just to level it up, basically, because I wanna test some other things. And yeah, so far the current Primodrial Reaper that I have, that's the one that's been basically carrying my damage, because it gives elemental damage which scales off of my mana, and since I have a lot of mana, that that's like wow, it's insane. Like without that, like I tried it, but without that, I was pretty damn weak, and I was like, okay, I need to do something different. I was like, okay, let's do something here and there. So yeah, it was that. Yeah. Also, I like used like I had bunch of the Slorm, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend it somewhere. So I spent it, I believe, in the what is it called? Book Smash? Yeah, the Book Smash. Like I used it early or at the early levels, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend it here. But then I was like, okay, but I don't want to use it now because it's kind of meh. And then I got this idea to use the like the Obliteration Ray. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with that. But at the time, I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna use the Nova. And then I was like, oh, maybe not Nova because like it's low level, it won't do that much damage. But even when I started leveling the what is it Obliteration Ray, I think it was Mastery 4, I believe, so it didn't have any upgrades at all, and I went in and I could actually kill mobs with it, and I'm like, wait a minute, like why is this doing so much damage? And then I realized that actually my staff is carrying it. But when I switched it to the gold finding stuff, then it wasn't enough. It was super weak. So I needed to like choose. So with that, I got the gold weapon to level 31, and then I was like, okay, I need to stop and actually level this primordial weapon that I have currently, so I can go like go and do damage basically to progress more in the temple and in the higher Vrat levels. With that, I did like, wait, what was it? Vrat 5, I believe? Yeah, I did like Vrat 5 expeditions, which I believe is my highest tier yet. I mean, maybe I could do higher, but I would need to probably switch with the, what is it called? The Wall of Omen for the Thorns damage, because that deals a lot of damage. And like the mobs there, like inside of the expedition in like higher Vrat tier levels, they hurt a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. So yeah, but we managed. But the staff, or at least the ally damage from the staff, was carrying us, plus the like the arcane orbs, because they like hit multiple times, and in the I think it was in the tutorial video, probably, maybe, or maybe in the last video, I explained some mechanic about like this the projectiles of the arcane orb. And yeah, you can check it out, but I will like say it briefly, like what I mean. Like since the projectiles are so big and they move at certain speed, they can overlap the damage and they can hit one target multiple times. And as I said, the slower the projectile moves, the multiple times it can hit the same monster or same enemy. So with the cataclysm that like your projectiles are 50% slower, I believe, is it the debuff? With that, you like double your damage or maybe even triple, depending on how big is the mob and like how slow are your projectiles and what speed they are moving and like such. So there is many variables, but the projectile is OP because it can overlap, I believe. If it couldn't, if it was like, okay, it hit once and then it basically stops, then I don't think it would be as powerful as it is currently. But yeah, with that, it's okay. So yeah, that has been carrying a lot. If I'm not using the wall, Arcane Orb can carry me pretty far. Like it deals big chunk of damage like immediately. So that's really good. Also, I found some legendaries. So here they are, and yeah, I'm happy with the finds. I don't know if I'm gonna craft some other as I did, but I might try the one that we found. I think in the 2 episodes before, maybe. So I might do some crafting with that, but for that I need the gold, like definitely. And with that in mind, I was like, okay, I want to do this, and I want to craft something cool and big. But since I don't have gold, I can't. And there was like, I want to do the like tutorial for like crafting and such, like what you can do, how far, and explain everything, the fragments and such, in like reasonable way. But I don't have enough mana to cover for the episode, so I need to gather a little bit more. I believe I would need like 1,000,000 gold, and then I can do the whole episode with the crafting. If that's the case, then if I get 1,000,000, I'm gonna do it. I will actually do the episode with it. But until then, I need to wait because it's super expensive. And the Slorm, yeah, I have a bunch of Slorm, spending it here and there, like without much thinking about it actually. But like that's fine. That's completely okay. But yeah. also, also, I was thinking of doing some like maybe lower tier of the temple because it takes time and I don't have the buff to skip the floors. So I was like, maybe I do just a few floors, but they don't give that much. And my upgrades already cost quite a bit of pure Slorm. And as you can see now, I'm in the floor 82. So yeah, it's not getting easier, I guess. So with that, I was like, maybe I need to upgrade the floor skipping, but then uh, I didn't know like the floor skipping mechanic. I don't know if you get the what is it called? The buff for it, like not the buff. Like if you can get the pure slurm from the floors that you skipped. If you can, then that's pretty powerful. But if you can't, then I feel like I wanna do as many floors as I can to get like the maximum amount of the pure slurm. Because I'm still struggling to like upgrade, and our highest level was what? 101, I believe. Yeah, 101 was the highest floor that we got to. So I definitely need a way to go further and get more pure slurm. So the floor skipping buff could be one of them. Like the Elder Slurm is not, it's not a problem. So yeah, I need to find a way to get a lot of pure slurm basically quick, but that's not easy. So yeah, but that's one thing that I'm looking to fix because I mean I could do expedition all the time, but if I don't use my Elder Slurm, I feel like I'm wasting it, and I feel like forced to go into the temple and progress. And the last time we had like what uh, over 8,000, I think. The pure slorm when we reached the floor 101. So now I want to go there as well, get another one, get a bunch of upgrades, and maybe start investing into those buffs so I can like skip floors, get more Elder Slorm from the elites, and so on. I don't need to focus on the pure stats for now and the buff for them, but it's something later on when I get like maxed up the other things. So for now, uh, yeah, we need basically a lot of pure slurm, and that's one like thing bothering me that I need to do. Uh, Other than that, yeah, there is not much. Like I'm still waiting, like checking every day about the update, like looking up like when it launches or not launches, when will the patch drop. So I'm looking up for the news all the time. If I get one, I will make a video about it, like talking about the patch and when it will be coming and what's included. And we already know what it should be about, but we don't know when it will drop. So yeah, that's something to like look forward to. Okay, so we finished for now few temple floors. Uh, as I was saying before, lately I have been like going in and selling the where are they? Selling the greens, and then the blue ones and higher. I am salvaging them for the fragments, so I have them like saved for the crafting later on. So as I said, oh I forgot this one, but it's okay. As I said, I will be getting like million gold, and then when I get million gold, I will start. Or it's not start. I will make what the crafting video. As you can see, I have bunch of the fragments of all sorts, even some legendary ones, and like bunch of these. I can't even use them even if I wanted to for like million. So this one will be probably mostly for rerolling some stats. And since I am kinda switching the build because it's not about the wall anymore, some of my gear has Taurus damage, for example here and for here and such. I wanna reroll those stats because we are not using the Taurus damage if we are using this one or this one. Only when we switch our skill for this for this specialization. So if I'm using this one, I don't want to use it. As you can see, I'm using this. I could have one more, but it costs too much mana, as I explained. So I'm having this as defense, and I don't retaliation. So instead of that, I have one here. So I have basically two clones. I could have three, but I don't need that. And I was also testing. Where is it? This one. I leveled it up to the 10, as you can see, and it actually helps dealing damage, but the problem is that I am completely relying on my clones, and since they don't do as much damage as the arcane orb, I'm losing a lot of damage, and they drain me like from the mana way too fast. So that's a big problem here. I need to find out like how to optimize it completely for that. And with that, if I wanna like switch for the clones as well, I found this for the minion increase damage, And I think I will try to farm a gear for minion damage and go with that, like mana and minion damage, like both of those stats, and see if I can like go with it like far. And if yes, then we might switch later on. But if I switch, I think I will need different staff. And yeah, I mean, I can't level everything, obviously. But there was one here. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe this one. Or there was yeah, maybe this like the LE damage and stuff for that weapon. I mean, others could maybe help as well, but I don't know. Like, I will see when I get to it if I like switch it completely for the minions. Unless there is something that I'm missing, maybe like this one, armor penetration and Elipen. Yeah, that could be good. Projectile, but also with that I need still to level up this because as you can see it's level 7 and it has like 2, 8, 9 and 10. Like from this one I'm using this because obviously they're gonna cast, and from the last one I think it will be this one because it's multiple race, but this one would be if I was self-casting, and this one I don't need, so I think it's an easy answer for this, and that's basically done. Accidentally unequip it. So yeah, as you can see, my current one is level 50. I'm gonna get it higher and higher, see how far. Maybe I will even get it to like 80 or something, or 70, and then switch. But I think in between the episodes, I'm gonna farm for the this weapon, the Cold Scourge, and the Slormbite, or Slormbane. I think I'm gonna level those in between and try to like upgrade them to either Primodrial version or get them together, because as you can see, this Twin Reaper Slorm would make them fusion into single Slorm. So like Slorm Reaper. So if they form and this is the case, I wonder if they got like both of those stats together. If yeah, then I might level even that one. So, but that's in between the episodes, like slowly grinding them, and then like later on, I will try the other ones as well. But until I reach 1 million gold, I'm not gonna try to spend much or anything. And when I get that, then I will actually do the video for the crafting. So yeah. I think that's it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.